Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what will happen with the situation that you have in mind. And to do this reading we will be pulling out 3 cards together. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you'll find a timestamp to that down in the description box, which will take you straight to the part of the introduction where we shuffle your zodiac signs and find out in which pile they're going to fall under. Okay, so if you of course prefer to pick your piles using your intuition, there are 2 ways in which you can do that. One is through the cards that we will be revealing once they are out, and through the crystals that will be placed up top of the cards. Okay, so these are the 3 cards for today's reading. Let's reveal them together. For pile number 1, you have the expansion. For pile number 2, you have the 6 of Pentacles. And for pile number 3, you have the Queen of Cups. As mentioned, if you prefer to pick your piles using crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the Dalmatian Jasper, and this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, you have the Bloodstone, and this is what your crystal looks like. As for pile number 3, you have the Selenite, and this is what your crystal looks like. So, take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the piles for you here today. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need. And as mentioned, I will see you in your reading. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this part of the introduction was created specifically for you. And what I like to do is shuffle your zodiac signs really well. And we will be drawing 4 zodiac signs for each pile. I wanted to say today, I also feel like drawing 1 zodiac sign at a time per pile. So yeah, let's do that. Let's follow the guidance and do that. Okay, so pile 1, the first sign is Capricorn. Pile 2's first sign, Cancer. Pile 3's first sign, Aquarius. Pile 1's second sign, Taurus. Pile 2's second sign, Leo. Pile 3's second sign is Pisces. Pile 1's third sign, Libra. Pile 2's third sign, Gemini. Pile 3's third sign is Scorpio. Pile 1's fourth sign is Aries. Pile 2's 4th sign is Sagittarius. And pile 3's 4th sign is Virgo. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each pile. please feel free to pick your piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. And if you prefer to pick your piles using another placement in your chart, then of course feel free to do that as well. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful Dalmatian. I feel this one. Dalmatian Jasper. And your card is the expansion card. It says the shedding snake. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, and Aries. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. And do note that not everyone watching is going to be one of these 4 signs only. It's just a way for others who prefer to pick their piles with their zodiac signs to be able to do that as well. Okay, this one moved as well as these 2. So these are the oracle cards for this pile. I didn't think we'd have a lot, but I'm trusting the process. And then we'll be taking a look at your tarot cards. So today we are doing what will happen with the situation you have in mind. Very interesting. You've got the 10th house, VIP access, status, public image, reputation, career, long-term goals. That's the 10th house. Fame, recognition, ambition, respect, achievement, honor, success, potential, authority. I mean, I'd hate for you to not continue the reading. But at that point, it looks like there is a lot of changes happening in your 10th house, specifically the area of career, goals that you want to achieve. And looks like it's gonna go really well for you, my dear pile number 1. Let's continue and see. Get more information about the situation. You have conjunction with the keyword union, of course, it is conjunction. Joined forces, working together, merging, enhancing, empowering, strengthening, combined energy, linked, lack of individuality. All in all, it looks like it is awesome. I don't know if the conjunction card is something to your favor or not, but it does seem to be very positive. Let's see. You have the throat chakra with vanity. And would you see your card? No, I don't think so. You have currents. Oh yeah. And you've got climate. You can really see the weather of the situation that you have in mind is completely changing in a dramatic way, I would say. Okay, you have the sun in Taurus with acquisition. Love this for you. Wow. It does seem to be for a lot of you that it has to do with your career. Not necessarily again, but it does seem to me like that. Also, acquisition, this could be you achieving the goals that you want in the situation that you have in your mind, since it's the 10th house. You have Mercury in Taurus with resistance. And you have Saturn in Aquarius with eccentricity. I feel with this card that the weirdest things are about to happen in this situation. You have no idea what type of shifts and swirls and things that you didn't think were going to happen, and maybe decisions that you're going to take, and yeah, weird shifts that you did not expect starting off that goal. Okay, let's pull out your tarot cards and find out more about this situation. Okay, so I'm just trying to place your cards in a smarter way to save space, but oh, this one's moving. But I'll do that in case we need to. So, what will happen with the situation that you have in mind? Whether this is your career or an objective that you have, which is very clear there. Okay. Oh, guys, look. These have fallen, so I'm going to take them as well. Okay. So you have the Lover's card. I really feel you are going to make... This is going to start off by you making, I want to say, a weird choice. Weird as in not bad weird. It is Aquarius. It is futuristic. I feel like out of the box kind of decision that you weren't expecting to make, or a choice that you will be given that you will take. Something like that. Yeah. You have the Nine of Swords. And then the King of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. You're definitely co-joining with others to do something or someone. The Nine of Pentacles. Love your cards, pile number one. It's awesome to see this for you. Okay, you have the Four of Cups, and you can see things are coming back in color again. You have the Awakening card. All right, let's stop there to get an understanding of the situation first, and then take a look at the rest of your cards. You know, all of your cards are truly showing how there's a major shift happening after a time of great resistance. I feel like you were going through a time in your career or a goal that you're trying to achieve in which you were putting so much effort, it seems, but the reciprocity to this effort was quite minute, barely moving or something. Like you're putting in so much effort and it's like not giving just a little bit. It's like enough to make you go on, kind of thing. What I am seeing is the facade here, as well as the vanity. VIP access, vanity, acquisition. If you ask me, it all gives me the vibe of appearing so good on the outside. Shedding skin even gives me the idea of the skin looking different, right? So weirdly enough, it seems to me that you're taking a decision to do, like you're doing all the hard work, but maybe the hard work is not seen. Perhaps you weren't marketing it properly. Like, yeah, it seems to me like you were doing such like hard work, but with vanity you weren't seen. So I'm getting this idea that you will be packaging your work differently for you or for your work to be seen. Like, let's say you're the hardest working person in the office or one of the hardest working people, but you just have people that know around you that work less but are able to present their work in a much more interesting way, although what they're presenting is not as significant as what you're doing. So somehow I feel like it's the same work. You've already done the hard work. You're already good at what you do. But this time you've learned that that facade matters, you know? Whether we like that or not, it is, whether it's a sad reality or not, it's important. And so I'm seeing that you're making a choice with the flowers here, specifically acquisition, vanity, VIP access. I feel like you are marketing to others your work or your goal in a different way. Kind of playing the game. Look what I have to offer. Look at how this looks. And you're using these keywords. You know what? This is what marketing is all about, right? Maybe you're marketing. If you are a business, you're marketing your product better. Or even if you're not a business, you're presenting your work in a better way. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. And this, weirdly enough, is changing everything for you. It's changing how important you are seen. It's making your market, your co-workers, your manager, like kind of respect you more. VIP access makes me feel like the same work that you used to do is now being presented as that special thing, which it always was, but wasn't seen as that. So now it's starting to seen as urgent. It's starting to seen as important, that those who see it get our VIP access, get some form of VIP access to experience it. And so this is leading to a wish fulfillment due to this change. And due to this marketing game that you're doing, I see with the Nine of Swords, unfortunately, it's creating that FOMO with the Nine of Swords. It's creating FOMO. I don't know what you're doing here, but you're creating some form of FOMO that is making your work or that goal that you're trying to achieve seem all of a sudden so desirable. And I feel with union, there's a union around you. There's a lot of people looking at what you're doing now. Attention is there. And so you're learning quickly through the Four of Cups. You're being presented an awakening, a realization. The same life is changing simply because of enlightenment, or a change in thought, a change in the way you think, a change in idea that you must not ignore the facade. There is a game, and use it to your favor. VIP access is like only VIP access and Nine of Swords definitely translates to me as FOMO, creating some form of FOMO, using vanity in your communication, using the things that people, the surrounding, are interested in seeing. Weirdly enough, this will cause a great expansion. You can see with the King of Pentacles and the acquisition card, Sun and Taurus, this is going to lead you to manifest a lot of abundance. Not only is your objective or dream coming true, but it's leading to great abundance, and it's leading to a lot of people paying attention to you. Three of Cups is more of a card of cups, the glasses, it's more social. So paying attention to that social aspect that exists within our society is crucial to you getting this union around you, to your work or objective finally being seen and being respected and taken seriously and being taken as very important. And as you can see with the Four of Cups, it's a surprising way that will gradually change your whole life. And that is the awakening that you will realize as you make a different choice. Very interesting reading, my dear pile number one. You know, take it in anything. It doesn't have to be work. Maybe you are trying to fit in a new society, and you will see as a VIP person who people are lucky to have access to. And I do see you don't usually play these games, but it seems like with eccentricity, you're starting to realize perhaps that it is important, right? So take it how it resonates. It's either an objective that you have or your career. So you've got 5 more cards. Let's take a look at what they are. 5 more cards means that the awakening card is continuing with us. So you have the Ace of Swords, clarity and new realization. And it's a parrot. A parrot repeats what others are saying, right? So this is kind of like realizing that, I see what this is about. It's realizing that it's important to have your own mind. This is Aquarius. But it's equally important, and there's the clarity, to not ignore what's going around you in a society either. So always don't lose yourself, be you. Don't lose the uniqueness in your work, be you. But don't ignore your surrounding either. And you have another ace. Oh my God. You have the Ace of Wands. You know, this reminds me of the camouflage, actually. Very interesting. Very interesting. It reminds me of a card from, was it from this deck? Yeah, it's actually from this deck. The camouflage card. Let me get it out for you. I just saw it recently. I'll look for it and I'll be back. There we go. Doesn't it look the same, kind of? Right? Camouflage. So you keep getting a persistent message of coloring to your society, coloring to your environment. And that could be marketing. If it's your job, it could be not ignoring the latest trends, or not ignoring the things that your society is discussing, not ignoring the facade, coloring, like matching. Yeah, be your own individual, but also don't ignore that aspect in society. I can't insist on how I'm seeing this. And perhaps that's what the weird thing that you're going to do differently, because it seems like you are a unique person. You value the things that you do. You value who you are as an interesting individual. But I'll say it one last time. Don't ignore the facade either. However this translates for you. So new beginnings here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. New beginning towards the way you see things, and new choices. And maybe even the camouflage here is talking about how you dress even. New way of dressing, new way of carrying yourself, new you somehow. And you're opening up your heart to that while being you, but at the same time balancing it with that. So, Two of Wands. Again, the Two of Wands is a card of planning. It's a card of considering something. It's a card of thought. So you're now, funny enough, you look to me like a person who looks at the broader picture always. Now you're balancing it by looking in the tight picture. You know how we always get the advice, don't look at the small picture, look at the broader picture. And you've mastered that, my dear pile number one. Funny enough, as you've been looking at the broader picture, you don't want to have a closed mind, perhaps as your surrounding. You're actually being guided to keep the broader picture, but don't forget to take a peek at what your society is seeing. If you do, this makes sense, because if you do, you will have the clarity of their way of thought. Perhaps you can be a helping hand in expanding this vision for them and awakening them later on. And perhaps why the awakening card continued to be there. So spiritually, maybe you're being guided to also take a look at that. Not only will it help you in your goals, but maybe later on it will help you in awakening others to your form of thought. Yeah, that is weird. I get why you get eccentricity now. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups on Nine of Pentacles. Guys, your dreams in terms of your goals and your objectives or your career are coming true in such a crazy way. And you will be surprised. Again, this is a golden egg. It's how it looks, right? But also how valuable it is. So your dream is coming true with the packaging. Whatever this packaging is. Another ace, I rest my case. Oh my God. The Ace of Cups. A new beginning. And the only ace that is not there is the Ace of Pentacles, making me think that you're not in the beginning of your abundance. This means that it's not like a new beginning of abundance. This is a huge abundance. You've got the King of Pentacles right there. That's the last card in the Pentacles deck. That's like the biggest abundance card, one might say, right? You've got the Nine of Pentacles. You've got the King of Pentacles. You've got the acquisition. And these cards I'm referring to were down there. So this is not like a small, it's not a new beginning in money. It's a new beginning in everything, except for the money or the abundance or you achieving your goal. It's not a step up. It is not finally you getting something. It is a hit rocket up. It's from 0 to the moon kind of energy that I'm seeing for you. It's not like, oh, you're beginning to make it here. No. That's why you have VIP access. It is to the roof for you, my dear pile number 1. And that's why you don't have the Ace of Pentacles. It's not meant to be there because you're jumping straight to the King of Pentacles, straight to grand acquisition and grand abundance. So, it's, you know, and I understand why. Because you already worked hard. You're already thinking in the right way, in the broader perspective. It's like you've done it all, but didn't have the right packaging. And now you are packaging in the right way. I mean, remember when we said your co-workers did little, but with the proper packaging, they got far? Imagine with the great work or the great product or the great service with proper packaging, or if this is societal, to be intellectual, to be all the awesome things that you are, but with the right package, depending on what this package is. So, my dear pile number 1, I love this reading for you because you're nearly there. There is, from the very beginning, great change happening, massive change in whatever you have in your mind, and it's simply you taking the choice of packaging it right will, weirdly enough, make all the change in the world. My dear pile number 1, this was your reading on what will happen with the situation you have in mind. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and please also join the memberships now open, the Soul Family memberships. You'll find the join button below this video. I also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easier for you to find. And this way you become a part of the Soul Family memberships. It's honestly a great way to support me. You will have a badge next to your name with a white feather whenever you comment on the channel or during live streams. There will also be stickers coming up with all our conversations, our anecdotes, our inside jokes, everything that we have discussed together throughout the years. I hope you enjoyed them. In any case, thank you for any way you support me. They mean the world to me. Everything matters to my heart. Thank you for being there. Wishing you the best of luck with the situation. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful Bloodstone. And some of you picked this pile using this 6 of Pentacles. It does say on it, the sacred white scale bull. Okay, and if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, oh, looks like these are your 2 cards, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Cancer, Leo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. It is simply a way for other people to pick their piles too. Some people prefer to pick their piles using their intuition. Others prefer to pick them using their zodiac signs. If they do match your zodiac sign, that is awesome. If they don't, remember, not everyone watching will only be from these 4 zodiac signs. Okay, so these are the oracle cards for today's reading. We're taking a look at what will happen with the situation that you have in mind. So you've got Aries, the competitor, assertive, competitive, impulsive, loud, aggressive, action, courageous, dominant, rebellious, dynamic, impatient, quick-tempered, ruler of the 1st house. So wondering what this is about, but let's be patient and see. You have the crown chakra with creation. Okay. You have the moon in Capricorn with practicality. Okay. And you have Saturn in Aquarius with eccentricity. Very interesting. This card did pop up in pile number 1. If you were drawn to it, I highly recommend it. Also, we've got the 10th house again. And then we have the 11th house. I don't want to jump into conclusions too quickly, but it could be something you're working on. It could be an objective. It could be your work. And it could be about something that you're doing from your place of the heart. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's giving you something necessarily, but you want to do it out of pure passion. Like you're helping someone out or something. Again, too early. You have mountains. And you have moon. Okay, let's pull out your tarot deck. This is the only way in which we'll understand what this is all about and what will happen with the situation that you have in mind. And speaking of the mind, there's a lot on your mind with this creation card in the crown chakra. I feel like as we're speaking, do you see? You're weighing things out. It's the mind for sure. You're weighing things out. Perhaps you're considering making one move or the other. Part of you wants to jump into one or the other. Maybe you want to, or maybe the world or the situation is pushing you to take a decision, but you're taking the time to weigh out the different sides of it. Let's pull out your tarot cards. So, what will happen with the situation that you have in mind? What will happen with the situation that you have in mind? Okay. If we need any more, we can always pull out your deck. So, 10 of Wands. I'm getting this impression that you're carrying a lot with the 10 of Wands. It's heavy, and perhaps you want to take a decision, a practical decision to make something work, because at this point there is perhaps a lot of work involved with Moon and Capricorn, with Capricorn, or your Moon. You're presuming that there is a lot of work ahead, and there's impatience with Aries. So you're feeling it's hard, it's difficult, mountains, yes. You're assessing that it's difficult, there's too much to carry, and you're trying to figure out a simpler way, to take a decision, to find a simpler way for things to maybe work automatically, or for something to assist you with it. 9 of Wands, the Magician, the Moon again. There's so much unknown. The Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Talk about so much that you don't know in the future. It's like it's so vague. That's why it's not easy to take a decision. The 7 of Wands, the Tower card, the Page of Wands, the Devil card, which pushed all of them away. That's interesting. And the 4 of Pentacles. The last 2 cards are the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So what's going to happen with the situation you have in mind? It's funny. Right next to the Tower, you have a circle right around you in both cards. To me, this is emphasizing that you are protected. The Devil card is a card of illusion. It pushed all of these thoughts. I feel like it's your mind at the moment and your worries about what's going to happen in this heavy situation that's really causing and may cause issues to shift. This is why you're being guided to hold your thoughts. 4 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Hold these thoughts to allow for new manifestations to happen. And we'll talk about that in a moment. But you can clearly see that whatever these illusions are, that could, mind you, move things, because there are strings in this Devil card. They could manipulate the situation, actually. Without these thoughts, whatever you are worried of happening, you are protected from. Whatever danger there are in the situation, your cards are clearly showing you that you are protected, protected, protected. Here we see a living room. It's a safe place, right? It's home. It's safe. You can see that you are absolutely guarded. You can see a dog here. You're guarded. And that thought, which there is a thought that is causing this heaviness in the first place. So although there is a lot coming ahead, there's a journey up ahead, it is not in the slightest bit as scary as your mind is maybe making it to seem, due to, and don't blame yourself, this is due to the vagueness surrounding the situation with the Moon and the High Priestess. That's the first thing I've noticed. There's so much vagueness here, and there's so much unknowns. And you know what we do when there's so much unknown? Our minds just have to fill it up. And to protect us, sometimes our minds fill it up with the dangers for the simple reason of being alert to protect you. But in your case, your guides are saying you are going to be guided. Maybe you are going to be guided. You're going to be guarded, is what I wanted to say. And although there is hard work ahead with the 9 of Wands, it's not as huge as your mind is making it to be. Because look at that with the eccentricity card. It's like it's a creature with so many different parts that don't belong together, right? And it's a flying fish. So to me, it's like your brain is filling up the unknown with things that are not really true, that are not the reality. And so there are two ways in which this situation can go. The realistic way, if you guard yourself from these thoughts, you will be guarded. There will be effort to put in this situation. You seem to be tired with the Nine of Wands, but there's more to go. And you seem taller than the situation. Although it's difficult, although there are some obstacles and challenges which are clear in your reading, it's not as bad as your mind is picturing it to be at the moment. So be careful with that. And your cards, and both cards that are showing me the challenges in this situation, keep showing A, you're guarded, B, you are much larger than the situation. Because the Seven of Wands explains that although you have challenges, you are at a higher area in which you can face these challenges, meaning you have an advantage, a great advantage, which keeps showing up. So you're guarded, you're at a great advantage, but yes, there is much work to be done, just not as much as you think it's going to take. And I see here with the moon in Capricorn, with practicality, being organized and perhaps splitting the work will be the best thing for you to tackle this situation. The Magician shows me that you've got great skills, especially in the area of creativity with the moon. You've got a lot of Crown Chakra, High Priestess, the Moon and the Magician are giving me you have great mental abilities, especially in the area of imagination, creativity, being able to think outside of the box, having the capability to have an open mind, to look beyond what others are looking into, and to go deep into a situation. What is needed now is for you to take this huge, intimidating position, situation, task, whatever it is, and divide it into practical little steps, worrying about one at a time, one step at a time, and not about the whole situation. And this is where the Ace of Pentacles is taking us. It's saying start planting the seeds, start taking the first initial steps. You will see that things will grow for you and they will start making sense step by step. The more you take these small steps every single day, by time you'll look back and go, I've done so much good. It's starting to work. The more you're going to gain the confidence. And so if you're deciding between doing something and not doing something, this is all your decision. But I see here deciding not to go through something because it's too intimidating, maybe just your fears. And this is how it could manipulate the situation in a different way. Should you decide to take it step by step, you will find that you will be greatly guarded and protected. And the first steps that you take will quickly take you to your manifestation, the things that you want. And so this right off the bat shows me that this is not a long journey, and it is in fact a short one, because we in tarot divide the cards from the aces to the tens and then from the pages to the kings. And to me, right away, this is showing something that will be finished quickly. It will not take the amount of time that you think it will take. And that's why you have the Aries card. This is more like, don't think too much about it. Just jump right into it. That's definitely what the Aries card is talking about. Just get into it. And step by step, you will realize that you are far more skilled or far more powerful or far more capable than you initially thought you are when you were making that decision. It simply just requires that initial jump into it. And it makes sense, because most of the time, just starting something is the most difficult part of anything. And once you begin something, congratulate yourself because you've just done. The hardest part of whatever needs to get done is jumping and starting into it. And really, this is what's going to spark everything. It will make everything move. My dear pile number 2, remembering that the situation is not as heavy or tough as your mind is making it to be. It's just filling in the blanks of all of the vagueness. Sometimes this vagueness doesn't mean more work or more hard times. Maybe it just means the unknown, which could be hard or could be very easy. That's also a probability, and it is the likelier one in your reading. In that case, let's see what are these practical steps that you're being guided to take in this decision, situation, or task. The Fool card. You keep getting that. Just jump into it. That's the first important guidance. Just get started. And you will see that it's going to start building itself, working, creating itself as you're working towards it. It's just going to start happening for you. Ha! Unbelievable. It's exactly the energy that I'm seeing here. The Fool is the first major arcana. The World is the last major arcana. Do you see the theme here? Just begin and it will end quickly. In case you needed a confirmation. Just begin and it will complete itself quickly for you. In fact, you can see here the seed already has the roots. Perhaps this person is replanting it or something. But my point is that it start and it's going to start working for you. It's ready to happen. Okay? I'm happy this message was confirmed for you. This moved. Anything else you need to know? Oh my God. 3 of Wands is embarking on a new journey. This is another message. Just start. Just get into it. Wow. And you shall... what's the official word I'm looking for? Official, actually. You shall make it official. It will happen. You know, the Justice card gives me this idea of it happening because without legalities, sometimes we call things ours, but until the contracts are signed, until it's in our name, until it is legally recognized, then it is officially ours. So maybe some of you needed to hear that. Just jump and it will be legally yours, so to speak. Yeah, at this point, the message is very clear. The more we pull out the cards, the more this is the insistence on the message. If you're trying to take a decision, jump into it, take it step by step, and it shall complete quickly. My dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in the situation that you have on your mind. I wish you the best of luck with that. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And also, now there are memberships. If you're interested to join the Soul Family memberships, you'll find a join button to click on right under the video. And I also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easier for you to find. This way you become part of the Soul Family memberships. And it's honestly a great way for you to support me if you so choose to. You will have a badge with a white feather whenever you comment in the comment section or in the live streams. There are also stickers that are coming up. There are going to be so much fun. Can't wait for them to begin using them. If you have any ideas, since I'm already working on them, let me know in the comment section or in the posts about the membership in the community tab. I would love to hear your ideas. In all cases, thank you so much in any way you support me. Even a kind comment means the world to me. Thank you so much. Wishing you again the best of luck in this situation. Love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful, I feel this one, Selenite. Some of you have chosen this pile using the beautiful Queen of Cups. It says the Mother of Crystals. And some of you have chosen this pile using your zodiac signs. In that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. It's just a simple way, a different way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so let's put them to the side. Oh, there's one more oracle deck that we didn't shuffle. My apologies. Let's go one more time. What will happen with the situation that you have on your mind? Let's check out your cards. So you have the 4th house with welcome. I'm seeing such lovely energy here with the the warmth of the Queen of Cups. The 4th house with welcome. So the key word is obviously home. That's the 4th house. And it says the other keywords are family, roots, foundations, emotions, femininity, mother, domestic, comfort, feeling at home, ancestors, property, family values. These are all, of course, aspects of the 4th house. Cancer, the house of Cancer. So let's see what this is. You have isn't that nice? You have the root chakra with renewal. I don't know if you are specifically wondering about what's going to happen with your home, your house. There seems to be a renewal in that situation. It's the root chakra, it's groundedness. It seems like you are going to receive a lovely home. If you're wondering about where you're gonna rent next, if you're not stable yet, all these are saying that stability is on the horizon. You have Jupiter and Leo with publicity. Ooh, okay. So let's continue the reading and see what this situation is. You've got soil, a lot of root chakra here. 4th house, root chakra, soil. Okay, only way to find out is to pull out your tarot deck and ask, what will happen with the situation that you have in your mind? What will happen with the situation that you have on your mind? I feel this one. What will happen with, okay, this one first, and then this one, and then these two. Finally, this one. No, not finally, because I feel this one as well. Okay, so what will happen with the situation that you have on your mind? You have the 5 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I'll leave these two together. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Wow, the 5s here. You're going through some challenge. And the Devil card. That's not easy. Okay, you have the 4 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Maybe this is towards someone you consider your home. You see, I see suitcases here. There is instability. You're feeling some form of instability. With all of the reds here, I can confirm to you that your reading is saying there will be groundedness to this unstable situation. 10 of Wands. It's heavy. Oh my. You have the 4 of Wands, the Star card, and you have the 6 of Wands, the card of victory. So now I understand why you're getting all of this stability, this root chakra that we've been noticing. All of the reds. I mean, there's red in every card. The suitcase, the jacket, the skirt, the jacket and the pants, and even the whole outfit of the person here, and the renewal card. So I do, of course, clearly see that you are in a heavy situation that's going very slow at the moment. You're being challenged by maybe others. You're being greatly challenged, maybe between two things. It doesn't have to be others. Maybe you're being challenged between two things. And you feel like you don't have the tools or what it takes to get or take yourself out of the situation. And right off the bat, this is an illusion. Your thoughts about you lacking something to take yourself out of the situation is an illusion, because the devil card is a card of illusion. You can see they're entrapping, this figure is entrapping two people. The doors are open, they can get out whenever they want. Further emphasizing on the idea that you're not stuck, that your thoughts are not real at the moment. And it's perhaps because you are afraid and carrying so much responsibility on your back and being challenged in different directions, that these thoughts are, of course, natural to occur. But the energy of your reading is showing otherwise. It is showing that what you're hoping for will happen, that you will be successful, whatever this is, and that what the deepest thing you're hoping for within the situation will happen. And in fact, soon, Four of Wands shows that there is a step up that's going to happen. The first step up may not be exactly what you like, exactly where you want to go fully, but it will show you that that you're out of the situation at least. And moving on slowly but surely with this specific Chariot card, you will get to exactly where you're hoping to be, where you wish you would be. So Four of Pentacles is showing me, hold up, it's a temporary situation. You know, it's lovely to see the pig in this card, because the pig shows that there is abundance coming, that there is more coming. But initially with the fours, there is a step up. It's enough to keep you going. It's enough to make you feel safe with the fourth house. And there is more being built within the situation that will flourish sometime in your near future. There is a renewal in this heavy situation that you're going through. In fact, the Ten of Wands means the end of a difficult cycle. So you're getting out of this heaviness now. There is a renewal in this energy. You're hoping for it and you will get it. With the 444, with an initial step up. So your cards are showing that you are on the step. The next step will be your winning step. So if you're waiting to take a step, please do take it now, because it will be that winning step for you. It's like you are on the last step that you need to take yourself out of this frame, or take yourself out of this huge challenge. It may not be exactly where you want to land yet, but it's definitely will take you out of this frame. Okay, I'm not sure what the card publicity is trying to say in the context of your reading yet, but I believe there's more. I'm sure we'll find out as we take a look at the rest of your cards. Oh, I saw this one. So, Three of Cups. Oh my God, we were just wondering. Publicity. I don't know what your situation is, but could it mean that you will have a lot of people helping, perhaps, talking about you? Publicity is talking about you in a positive way, because it's a renewal. Let's continue and find out. The Page of Wands. You're crossing to the other side. Do you see that? The zebra crossing to the other side. So that's beginning with the Page of Wands, King of Wands, and you're moving straight to a powerful position. So that's great. And that's why it's a step up. Not only are you crossing to the other side, but you're crossing to a powerful place, making it very stable for you. Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. The Fool card. Oh, awesome. Okay. You have the Three of Swords. King of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Notice that the only card that wasn't covered is the Six of Wands. Again, reconfirming that you're winning over this situation. There's a renewal. So maybe there are some involved in your situation that will stand by you. Maybe there's a lot of talking coming up, and this talking is positive on your side, that is helping you have the courage to take a specific leap. Support people supporting you. Because with all of this talking here, I see you jumping, I see you moving. This strong encouragement is will allow you to take a leap that you otherwise were afraid of. And remember, Three of Swords is not something actually going wrong. The Three of Swords is of the mind, and it means pulling at your own heartstrings. And so this encouragement, you'll be getting people encouraging you, reminding you of who you are, reminding you of what you can do, standing by your side, taking your side. Publicity could mean taking your side. And currently, with the soil here underground, you could have people already discussing things behind the scenes and may decide on your favor. So if you are like, if these are, no, how could they be? It seems like there is a committee here currently discussing things and will come up with a decision choosing you or favoring you. Yeah, a decision that will favor you, choosing you. And because of that, you're now crossing from this pain or from your worries. So you could be standing there worrying what the decision is going to be. So if there is a decision on your path, this will be cleared and it's coming to your favor, allowing you to finally cross to the other side. You've got maybe people who have the power to make a decision. It's not just people talking, it's the right people making a decision, a committee or something, allowing you to finally cross over these worries and pains and things that really troubled you mentally. You will finally find your comfort. Yeah, it seems like you were scared, unstable for a while. The fourth house here is saying, you will find comfort, you will find home, you will feel, some of you will feel contained by these people. They will feel homey. They will feel like they're on your side supporting you. So much paperwork going on here with the Page of Swords. Perhaps this is what's making the situation a bit difficult. But I do see official paper will finish. If you were waiting for something to be signed, if you were, it's going to be signed. You will get the documentation needed, allowing you to finally walk away from all of this heaviness that you were carrying. I'm so sorry about that, pile number 3. So yeah, you're free. I would say you are liberated. Maybe not fully with the Knight of Pentacles. You're getting there. But the initial, I keep getting for you an initial stage happening. But the initial big move is happening. And you're like free to at least move freely. Yeah, move freely. I really don't know what your situation is. This is why I'm starting to feel like I'm not making sense. But I'm just reading your cards honestly. And if I had more context, I would make more sense. But I always trust that by reading your cards honestly, in a raw way, you will be able to take that message and understand how it fits to your situation. So I do see you walking, getting the legal paper needed or getting the official okay or something, the legalities, the bureaucratic part of it done, and feeling stable. King of Cups, Queen of Cups really shows me, you know, balance. It shows me, especially with the Queen of Cups being your significator card, clarity of mind, because this is what leads to feeling calm and tranquil. So you're emotionally happy here. You're like, ah, good, I got this. After feeling the lack or feeling like you didn't have anything to deal with the situation, you're like, oh, I'm so happy to be here, just be here. Although you're not where exactly you want to be, but this was a great milestone, a great step up for you. And it's already going to make you feel, go, oh, I'm so grateful to be just there. And note that there is more coming up with the Knight of Pentacles. This process may take time, but the step up means everything to you. It's like, at least out of this frame, at least out of this difficulty. And you're only moving upwards from there. Upwards and onwards, my dear pile number 3, leading to your full success soon. So whatever this difficult situation is, my dear pile number 3, sending you a hug. It seems like it's not easy. There will be people by your side, voting for your favor, rooting for you, choosing you. There is a step up where at least you're out of the biggest thing you were worried about or that was causing the most pain. And this step up will give you a clarity of mind, perhaps giving you the emotional stability and power and courage to continue on in your journey. Yeah, this next step will feel like, you've had a long day, went back home, and you're like, there's no place like home. It will feel like that. It's like, oh, good, that's the best thing. It will give you the courage and the power to continue moving, especially with that official document or official okay. And the swing, you're like taking it easy from then onwards. You're being steady, but you're holding things with power. Root chakra again. You're feeling grounded this time after this step, and you're feeling strong to take on the next moves, the next needed steps, leading ultimately to your great success. You're winning over this situation, whatever this is. I'm wishing you the best of luck in this situation from my heart to yours. You got this, pile number 3. That is the energy of your reading. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And also, there are now memberships. When you click on the join button below this video, I also left a link to it first thing in the description box to make it easier for you to find. You become part of the Soul Family memberships, and it's a great way to support me. You will have a white feather badge right next to your name whenever you comment on the channel or on live streams. And there are also fun stickers coming up that you will be able to use soon as well. Can't wait for these. Thank you so much for every way you support me. It means the world to me. My dear pile number 3, whatever it is you're worried about, feel good. It's going to work out in your favor. This was your reading, and my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!